Hi, I'm Nicole and I'm a Young Living distributor that has run a few Live Your Passion rallies. I'm here to share with you my experience on running a successful Live Your Passion rally. So I've been asked a few questions by Young Living and I'll read out the questions and give you my answers, and hopefully this gives you a little bit of an insight on how to run your own rally. So I've been asked to discuss the difference between scheduled rallies and live rallies. Now, live rallies are those that are held in your home or running a Zoom webinar format, which is run live, or even a Facebook Live presentation. And I've been part of a team sort of rally where we had a designated location and each team leader had to invite people. They were also responsible for a product station or product table which showcased individual products that some people may not have experienced as yet, such as Ningxia Red, such as the Thieves range, kids scents / seedlings. So these stations were really good, and it was up to us on how we presented them and put them on display, and it was a great way for people to interact in that live kind of environment. Now, scheduled rallies are those that are either run after the designated start time, or what I like to do is a Facebook online rally where I schedule my posts and then Facebook Lives into it during a designated period. Hopefully that explains a little bit about it. The next question is, why did you run a Live Your Passion rally at home? Now, the reason that I run my Live Your Passion rallies at home is that I'm a busy mum with 3 kids and 3 stepkids, and I also have a part-time job, which is almost full-time. So my time is extremely valuable. So doing something at home means that I didn't have to go and hire a venue, and it was something, somewhere I could prepare quite easily myself. Now, in getting onto the online rallies, I have run most of my online rallies also at home. The first rally that I did was live, and we did encounter a couple of little technical issues, but you know what? That's just how it goes, and it's how we deal with it. So we had internet issues and the laptop was playing up, but you know what? Thankfully, we were able to think on our feet. I had myself and one of my team leaders with me, and we managed to get through it just on our phones and uploading photos through our phones. So thankfully, they were still able to work. But you know what? My scheduled rallies were great. They do take a lot of organisation though, so that's something to keep in mind, and you do need to have quite a bit of prep time. So for me to set up my rallies, it usually takes approximately 3 to 4 hours. So I schedule these things in of an evening when my children have gone to bed or my partner's gone to bed. So the theme for my Young Living rally is usually based on what the content that Young Living have supplied to us. So if there is a particular new product or a line being focused, I tend to focus on products that complement what's being released. So for example, the Seedlings range, when that was released, I like to complement that with the Kids Scents range because it sort of gave people 2 different things to focus on. Not only that, essential oils that I know people with younger children were able to, essential oils that people were able to use around their children to help, to help them wind down of an evening and things like that. So just keeping it all tied in, I guess. I also asked some of my team members to actually record short videos that I can share during the rally on their favourite product and how they actually use it. So normally these are done less than 2 minutes, and it's just a quick short, this is my favourite product and this is how I use it. Just remembering to keep compliant. So that is a little bit tricky, but just giving your team members a little tip and trick every now and then, or just a friendly reminder, on how to keep compliant is a great way for you to stay focused. The next question was, how did you attract more people to come to your rally? Now that can be a little bit tricky, and we know Facebook have changed or are constantly changing their algorithms. So not only can you just rely on Facebook to invite your friends, you need to invite them if you're having a face-to-face rally or a live rally. You need to invite them and you need to get them to bring their people along. So if you have a team, get them to get involved, to invite people, to encourage them to bring people as well. So the more the merrier, and the more people you have, the more fun you have. Well, that's what I've found anyway. So, you know, everyone knows somebody. And if your team members have some friends and family, you know, bring them along. Bring them along, because you know what? Everyone can learn something. It's not just about new members or current members. Now, another tip that I have for you, when you register for your Live Your Passion Rally, it's a great idea to already have your event set up. So if you were doing it on Facebook, for example, you can go in and create an event on Facebook, and then you can copy that link to the event when you're registering with Young Living. Young Living will actually ask for the link to your event. So if you've set it up on Zoom or Facebook or wherever you've done it, you can then copy the link into your registration. And the best part about that is that Young Living will then post on their on their pages on the website where the Young Living Passion Rallies will be held, which means you may get people who aren't in your team but who are local. You may get new people, and you know what? The more you have, the better the interaction is, as I've said already. So just keep that in mind. It's a great tip to keep in. Otherwise, you're frantically looking for an event or setting up an event when you're registering. So the next question I had was, how did you present Young Living in your rally? Now, Young Living actually provides all the tools you need for a successful presentation, and it's up to us how we present it. However, I like to make mine a little bit of interaction, a little bit of fun. You may like to have a couple of little giveaways during the event to get some more interaction. So some things that I like to give away to my team members, you know, a simple Thieves hand sanitizer, a lip balm. But these are kind of little prizes that you can ask, that you can, you know, collect yourself, that are quite inexpensive, but people love winning stuff. So it's a great way to get interaction. Just asking a question, who mentioned, you know, this in this particular video, and I think you'll find that it will be a lot of fun. Young Living also have information during the presentations on farms or on new farms that are onboarding, seed to seal, upcoming events and business opportunities. So there is something for everybody in these rallies. Now, what was the result was the next one. So the result for me has been more page interaction, also generating more interest in other products, which is great because we are more than just essential oils. We have so many products that can help people. The rallies also provide my team and others with some information that they may not have seen or heard yet. And I think it's a great idea to keep the event open or public if you can, so others, you know, can join in. It doesn't matter if they're not in your team. We're all one big community anyway. The other thing is, if you're doing a Facebook Live event, keep the event actually active for a few more days afterwards. That way people who can't make it live can go through the content at a later date and pick up some great information on the way. So the most successful moment of my rally, I'd have to say that the most successful rally was having a scheduled rally and perfectly timing these Facebook Live events whilst I was on holiday with our children. It was great. The interaction was good. Our members were purchasing some new products, and new members are always the result of a great successful rally. See, so you can work your business anywhere. You just need to be prepared. So some hot tips that I have for you if you are going to run an online rally. So my hot tip is be organized. So I'm going to quickly show you what I've done for my previous 2 rallies. After I've received the presentation, I sit down and actually work out how long each video or slide is going to take to present. So some videos go for 2 to 3 minutes, so I will schedule that in, starting at the top of so basically creating a timeline. So starting at the top at the start time that I want to, this is where I will make my interaction start with our guests. So giving them a warm welcome, letting them know what to expect and approximately how long it will be running for. I don't like my events to go longer than 2 hours because I do know that a lot of people are pressed for time most of the time, especially people like myself who are very busy. So I work out a timeline and then I schedule my posts accordingly. Now, Facebook is great at helping you do that because now you can schedule your posts into events, even into groups. So it's fantastic. So as you can see here, it may be a little bit scratchy, but look, it's simple scratchings in my notebook with start times, and then just going down, numbering my slides or my presentations, and then going through, adding in videos. And then what I've done is I've selected a certain time frame where I can jump on. So I'll set an alarm on my phone or on my watch to go off at a certain time, and then I can jump on while the event is still running, if I'm actually out or doing something, or even as I'm away, as I have been, and I jump on at that particular time, do a quick Facebook Live that goes no more than 2 minutes, just to get a little bit more interaction and make sure people are feeling welcomed. And that seems to run quite well. At the end, do a closing, perhaps offer a gift if somebody joins up. It's entirely up to you. But I think interaction is a really key part. The other thing that I've also done with my my online things is when Young Living actually sends you the presentation, it's in a PDF format, and I've just printed that out and I've just done the markings down the bottom on what time they need to be, how long the videos go for, and whereabouts I want to schedule in different things. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight on how I run my online events. And that's as much as information as I can give to you. I'm sure I will give you a few more tips and tricks as we move on further. These rallies are a great opportunity to share the Young Living lifestyle in many different ways, not only new products, but the business. So I absolutely love it. And I think, I don't think I've missed one yet. So I really enjoy interacting with those. So that is all the information I can give you, and hopefully it helps you guys to run a successful Young Living Passion Rally. Have fun and do your best, and you know what? Practice makes perfect. So keep going and don't give up. Have a great day. See you.